Ready for some NBA action. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Dallas Mavericks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally. Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Porzingis is out there with Johnson. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Richardson in at the 2. And for the Lakers, Anthony Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Matthews. And it's LeBron in at the point. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Outside, Davis. Back to Matthews. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. James outside. Caldwell Pope left side. Doncic with the steal.
And, you know, you can see him baiting. And that was worth the price of admission.
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
Passes it to James. Poke loose. And the Lakers with another turnover here. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Up top, Doncic. James covering. And it's Doncic missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. He had a nice open look right there.
You know, once LeBron gets into rhythm, I mean, this shot is butter on a lobster tail, boy. I mean, you see how confident he looks taking it? Count.
And here's Richardson after LeBron James hitting the 3. And Doncic gets it to go.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And, Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
And here is Doncic following the 3 from Wesley Matthews. Caldwell Pope outside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
Outside, Porzingis knocks it loose. Johnson with a screen on Caldwell Pope. They get it back. LA's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Here's James and the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Outside, Porzingis. Doncic finds Johnson. Off the left rim and out. Lakers leading by 3. Here's LeBron. Plays it up and banks it in. James has got 7.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Outside, Porzingis. Dallas again missing.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's LeBron. Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
Matthews scanning the floor.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Dallas again missing. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. On the wing, James. Over Johnson. And James gets it to go on the assist by Matthews. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, because James is such a consistent, confident shooter from the mid-range, you just can't afford to let him get comfortable.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
James, the pass to Davis. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Johnson with the block. Doncic against LeBron. Now Doncic. He's got 5. Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Into the lane. Great D that time from Davis.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Matthews. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Johnson.
You look at AD, and you know he's taken his share of contact over the course of his career, and quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
And both free throws good for Davis. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor. trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. Porzingis with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Will it go? Porzingis passes to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
Outside Matthews. Now the pass to Davis. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Dallas with a change here too. Kleber's checked in. And here is Harrell. Over in the corner, Matthews. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound, Davis. And he converts the layup. Davis has got 6.
It's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Now, here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Pass to Matthews. James, a screen on Richardson. Outside, Davis. Inside. LeBron against Doncic. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kleber sets the screen for Doncic. A 3-pointer, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 20-5 run. James kicks to Matthews. Back to James. Davis with a screen on Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7. Going inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And, boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Here's Richardson following the basket by LeBron James.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court.
For Dallas, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 10-point lead. Kuzma with the screen for James. Shoots a fader. He can't get that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's James. Following the score by Josh Richardson. He gets that one.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Powell. Richardson outside. Yes, that goes in. Richardson's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Richardson has a lot of toughness. Remember, this is a guy who earned his spot in the NBA. Nothing has come easy for him.
Pass to James. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And the pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Burke, he's checked in for Dallas. Pass to Kleba. Here's Finney-Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers leading by 7. LeBron passes to Harrell. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And Harrell slams it in.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Pass to Burke. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. LA's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Schroeder, right side. Down low. Knocked loose. Doncic with it. He's got 10. Passes it to Powell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Morris is checked in for James. Lakers leading by 9. There's the pass to Caruso. Here's Morris. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Schroeder missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. The 3 for Doncic. Kuzma pulls it in.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And it's Schroeder missing. Mavericks trail by 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Here's the three. No good that time. Lakers shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Now here's Schroeder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Caruso. Drills the three-pointer.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Lakers lead by 12. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Burke in at the 1. Now Schroeder, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis with the block. And here is Burke. He kicks it to Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Dallas.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. This one for 3. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder. Kuzma's got himself on the board with 3 there. Mavericks trail by 12. The pass to Burke. The 3 for Doncic. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Davis, here we go. And it's Davis with the jam.
When Davis is driving with momentum behind him, watch out below.
Doncic passes to Burke. Doncic feeling it out. Bangs home the trifecta.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Schroeder dishes to Morris. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Davis never seems to take a rebound for granted. I mean, this guy is always doing the extra work to get to the ball.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the Lakers with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Markieff Morris. And James subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. James Johnson's checked in for the Mavericks. Richardson comes in for Burke.
One shot.
And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Lakers leading by 12. Pass to LeBron. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's good for 2.
So demoralizing and a helpless feeling for a defender to be that tight on LeBron and still not be able to stop him.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 18. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Here's LeBron following the score by James Johnson. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Matthews in for Alex Caruso. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by Dallas. LeBron with it. Hardaway picks him up and taken away by Johnson. Caldwell-Pope against Hardaway. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated glass.
And Matthews kicks to Gasol. Back to Matthews. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Offensive rebound. Davis. Porzingis with the block. And he gets it back. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Tries yet again. Hardaway with it. Pass to Johnson. And Doncic. Here we go. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. 25 points for Luka Doncic.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Johnson kicks to Doncic. Richardson dishes to Doncic. And stolen by LeBron. They could use a bucket, and the dunk by LeBron.
And, you know, this is where James is most dangerous, attacking and looking to tear into that defense.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Ouch. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now, I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Now, here's Matthews. Here's LeBron. Outside for Caldwell Pope. No good from outside.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Hardaway, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Well, you got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to his spot and then make the defense compromise.
The Mavericks have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. First free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
LeBron with it. Hardaway picks him up. LeBron against Hardaway. Lock at 6. LeBron passes to Davis.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Outside, Porzingis. Tipped away. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Outside, Matthews. Traps in the tray.
Man, he's got great range and rhythm as a dangerous shooter, especially from deep where he shoots it with ease.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Harrell following the score by Dallas. Feeds to LeBron. Over Richardson. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Richardson. He has 5. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. And there's the drive. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Porzingis has got his first basket.
Boy, how about the coordination from Porzingis initiating as the ball handler in the pick and roll? You don't see many 7'3" guys do that.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's James. Yep, that one goes in there. LeBron's got 22.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Outside, Porzingis from about 19 feet. And it's Dallas with another.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's James. Davis inside, kicks it to Harrell. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Matthews. Trey Burke's checked in for Dallas. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Schroeder outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Dallas with a change here too. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. He's off on the second. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Schroeder. Burke dishes to Powell. That ties it up. Powell's got his first bucket of the night.
Dwight Powell certainly is high energy, and his hops help him a lot inside.
Passes to Harrell. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. There's Schroeder. It's deflected. Finney Smith passes to Richardson. And there's the pass to Burke. A 3-ball. He can't get it to go. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And where Finney Smith really made strides last season, his consistency from range.
And you know, Greg, it was really his defense, the work ethic he brings, the effort level. I mean, that's always been there. I watched this kid play in college, and that's always been part of his package. But as an NBA wing, you've got to be able to knock down shots and help space the floor if you want to find your way into the lineup. And to Finney Smith's credit, he's done that and has become a valuable part of the rotation.
Here's Finney Smith after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Richardson outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron James on the wing. Oh!
Oh, man. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Now here's Burke. Shoots over Schroeder. That's good from Burke on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got 5 assists tonight. James up top. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, when James is looking to score, he puts defenders in really tough spots. And when he's aggressive and tenacious, watch out.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Now Burke. With 4 seconds on the clock. No good on the layup. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top. They lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, they were determined to win the physical battle tonight. And if you look at the rebounding numbers, they are winning it. Now, that's great. All of those bodies crashing on the boards, that's the physicality and the mental edge that you need in this game.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Anthony Davis is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Matthews in a shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Gasol finds James. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Good. James has got 27.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Porzingis. Ball's knocked loose. Matthews with the steal. Fast break. The Lakers. LeBron with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Doncic with it. Matthews covering. And the dunk by Doncic.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Off target from outside.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handle.
Matthews passes to LeBron. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Back to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one's on Johnson.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
For Los Angeles, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. Free throw good, LeBron. And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 6. Johnson with a screen on LeBron. And Doncic, here we go. Count that one.
Doncic showing you his ability to finish. I really respect his aggressiveness in taking it to the hoop and handling contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
Boy, Doncic plays with such an edge and attitude, and I think it endears him to his teammates and gives them confidence.
And stolen by Richardson. Pass to Doncic. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor. And he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility. And offense is tertiary to his contributions.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 29. And the rejection by James.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, an excellent shot block.
Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic passes to Richardson. And Doncic, here we go.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide-open looks. But you got to remember, Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
That free throw good from Doncic. All free throws good from Doncic. And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 14 points. On the wing, James. To the inside. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Here's James, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one's on Johnson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The first free throw is good. And James drills them both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. LeBron against Doncic. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his fourth rebound in this one. Matthews passes to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Pass to Porzingis, over Davis, out to Doncic. Richardson outside. Johnson sends the screen for Richardson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And, you know, Richardson, simply by being aggressive, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and is able to force the foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Shooting two.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Matthews passes to LeBron. Now Harrell, guarded by Porzingis. Harrell dishes to Davis. Outside Matthews. For three, Caldwell Pope gets the three-pointer to fall. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
Used to having a hand in his face, Caldwell Pope likes the challenge of making hard shots.
Outside, Porzingis. Johnson sets the screen for Porzingis, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Richardson against Matthews. Outside Hardaway. Los Angeles leading by 8. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Matthews on the wing, Davis. The Lakers rebound. Harrell. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Porzingis. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Richardson outside. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. And Dallas with a change here, too. Finney Smith's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-5 run. Schroeder outside. Mavericks trail by 10. And here's Doncic. 32 points in the game. Passes it to Finney Smith. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9.
Well, you look at Porzingis and his size 7'3", he consistently torches defenders around the rim.
Schroeder kicks to Kuzma. Trying to find Schroeder, gets it to him. Over Doncic, and that one's good. Schroeder. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Now, here's Doncic. And that one, good. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Schroeder looking around. Here's Davis. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 34.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Now the pass to Kuzma. Porzingis with the steal. Richardson the pass to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Doncic. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Some changes for the Lakers. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Dallas also making some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Trey Burke subbed in for Josh Richardson. And so it's the Lakers with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Mavericks trail by 8. Burke with it. Doncic outside. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 3 assists tonight.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Caruso kicks it over to Schroeder. Out to Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Doncic has got 41.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Lakers leading by 3. Kuzma outside. Harrell setting the pick for Kuzma. Sweet little floater. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he's got a nice feel for that shot. Kuzma's percentage on floaters is stupendous. That's outstanding for you guys who don't have a dictionary. It's a big weapon for him.
Powell finds Burke. Shoots from the high post. The shot off that time, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Caruso. Burke covering. Now here's Schroeder. Harrell a screen on Doncic. The drive by Schroeder. And the shot is good. And it's a 7-point Laker lead. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Doncic kicks to Burke. No good on the 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Shoots. Harrell trying to free himself up. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
It's good.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
Now here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Doncic outside. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
The Mavericks have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Marc Gasol has checked in for Markieff Morris. And the second free throw, good. 1:03 left to play in the third. Pass to Caruso. Doncic with the steal. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 46 points.
Outstanding play by Doncic to come up with that steal. His impact, his fingerprints, as a matter of fact, on every part of this game.
That shot wide open. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Doncic passes to Powell. Doncic kicks to Kleber. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Gasol. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Powell on the wing. And the 3 off target. Takes the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for the Mavericks. And the post players for them, Kleba and Porzingis. Richardson is out there with Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
James against Doncic. 3-pointer. Gasol with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to James. Shot from 16. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And they double up Doncic. Kleba with it. Gasol covering. And they pick up 2. Kleba's got his first bucket in this one.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
And it's Schroeder missing. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 48.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And the Lakers call time here. And with the 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's James. Makes it off the glass. James has got 40 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. A floater, and good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Passes it to LeBron. And they double up James. Caldwell Pope for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Puts up a 3. Doncic, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. LeBron with a screen on Doncic. Here's Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he knocks down the first one.
And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Porzingis with the block. Here's Doncic. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. LeBron against Hardaway. That's tipped. Now James. Right side Gasol. Here's Hardaway. The pass to Doncic. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Porzingis. That shot off the mark. Good D by Gasol. Pulls it from 20. And James with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Now, here's Doncic. Sinks the triple.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And here's Schroeder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
First one falls for him. Schroeder hits them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now here's Richardson. It's stolen by Schroeder. 4-on-3 break. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James with it. Hardaway picks him up. And they double up LeBron. Caldwell Pope for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
Porzingis at the elbow. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Matthews, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot.
Lakers leading by 8. Pass to Gasol. To the middle. And Davis throws it down.
Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, at his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Doncic with the bucket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Richardson against Schroeder. Davis setting the pick for Schroeder. Pass to Davis. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Inside offense almost seems too easy for Davis, but it's not. I mean, you have to have a lot of confidence, strength, and skill to score against that kind of defense.
Hits it again. Wow! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Passes it to Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to Schroeder. Outside Matthews. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Schroeder kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Schroeder. Takes it from 10. And another basket for the Lakers.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. The 3. No good on that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's Schroeder missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. Lakers leading by 8. Schroeder outside. Back to Davis. The kick out to Matthews from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, you can't let Doncic have these types of opportunities, guys. When you aren't close to him, this is what happens.
Schroeder against Richardson. There's the pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope outside.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Doncic against Matthews. Good on the bucket. Now just a 4-point Laker lead.
Boy, Luka Doncic, such an all-around skill set. I mean, the defense having a real hard time containing him tonight.
Pass to Davis. Gasol trying to free himself up. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now, here's Schroeder after Luka Doncic's miss. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Schroeder dishes to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Mavericks trail by 8. Outside, Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
You know, guys, when I look at KP, I think he's got the talent to be a franchise player. As long as he stays healthy, I think he'll be a force in the league for a while.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And the first one drops. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Marc Gasol. Johnson, he's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for Porzingis. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point lead. Timeout called the Lakers. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Pass to Schroeder. They get a hand on it. It's Kuzma penetrating. Banked in off the glass.
You know, body him up all you want. It doesn't bother Kyle Kuzma. He's got great competitive spirit and skill.
Doncic against Schroeder. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And he makes the first. That one is no good. Johnson with a screen on Schroeder. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Up top, Kuzma. Headed by Porzingis. Kuzma kicks it over to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Caldwell Pope's got 15 points here in the second half. Mavericks trail by 10. Porzingis with a screen on Schroeder. Los Angeles has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Kuzma outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And they double up Doncic. Baseline jumper. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 11 points in the basket from Kristaps Porzingis. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Los Angeles has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Porzingis comes with the double team. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 6. Harrell setting the pick for Caldwell Pope. Good on the shot.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Los Angeles.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Schroeder against Doncic. Schroeder outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, this team overcame one incredible individual performance. So how did you do it?
We got to a good start, but we just said we're not going to let one man beat us. He can score the ball all he wants. But we got to load up on him still and make him take tough shots, and I think we did that.
And finally wore him down a little bit and got the win. Congratulations, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.